A lifeline for jobless workers is slowly fading away. The additional $600 a week in unemployment benefits will no longer be paid unless renewed by Congress.
WMER2 News' Mallory Safaste tells us why there's confusion in Maryland as to when claimants will receive their last payment as Maryland works to rebound.
Technically, the program expires on July 31st, but because benefits are paid out on a weekly basis, it'll end sooner. For most states, that's next week. But in Maryland, an email went out stating this week was the last time you would see that money in your check. A federal program softened the blow for millions of Americans who lost their jobs overnight. In addition to regular unemployment insurance benefits and benefits for those who didn't typically qualify, claimants received an additional $600 a week. But that money will disappear at the end of the month when the federal pandemic unemployment compensation program expires.
Well, for me, it's not just about me. It's a family thing. And it's a pretty big deal because it's helping us be able to keep everything afloat right now.
Denicia and her fiance both work in the hospitality industry. She said if Congress doesn't renew this benefit, she's not sure what they'll do.
It's hard to say, well, I want to pay up on this, and then what if I don't have funds in the next few months? So we just got to kind of penny pinch and pay a little here for this, show them that you care, pay a little bit here and there for that, show them that you care.
And while some argue the extra payout discourages people from going back to work, she said it's barely helping her scrape by.
We're just really trying to be very, very, very frugal. Only spend what we need to spend. Stretching the food. I mean, granted, we try to eat healthy, but sometimes you got to buy stuff that's not as healthy to make it stretch.
President Trump met with the Treasury Secretary and Republican leaders today. A proposal for more aid will most likely be unveiled this week. In the meantime, there's confusion over when the benefit actually ends in Maryland. The law says July 31st, but it has to be a full benefit week, which would be July 25th. However, an email from the Maryland Department of Labor on Friday said for many it ends July 18th. The agency just revised that statement, making clear that eligible claimants will receive the $600 FPUC payment both this week and next week. One more week of relief, while Denicia holds out hope for a longer-term solution.
I'm just trying to be faithful and just wait. And in my spirit and my guidance, you see my shirt, it's worth fighting for.
FPUC is the only unemployment insurance program expiring this week. The others are still in effect. And it's important to remember that the state has no control over this additional benefit. Only the federal government has the ability to extend the payments.
All right, thanks, Mallory.